Hey guys, Ryan with RC Customs here. Finally back. I just got back from like a 90-day ship out. Pretty awesome experience. If you follow the social medias, I went all the way to Antarctica and back, so it was really cool. But now we're home and we're gonna start work on the Mustang. Little update on it. The transmission's about to come out. I'm going to start working on pulling the transmission out today. Then we are going to be pulling the engine, putting it on a stand, and possibly either replacing or fixing the crank. The threads on the front of the crank snout completely gone. I made a mistake. I don't know, I used the impact on it to pull it out, and when I went to go put it in, it felt like it was cross-threading, so I immediately stopped. And I was like, that's weird. And I checked the inside of the threads, and they seem like they're not that great. I got a whole new crank bolt, an ARP crank bolt, and it was doing the same thing to it. So the threads on the inside are completely worn. So we're going to try and pull the engine. When I pull the engine, we're going to throw it on a stand and we're going to try and tap it to see if I can fix it that way. If not, I'm going to order a crank, put all new bearings in there, and put a whole new crank in there. Or there's a machine shop down the street that I was going to see maybe if they could retap it, because they are better machinists than I'll ever be in my whole entire life. So, but then while the engine's out, I also got new doors to replace the doors on the Mustang. These doors, they were really cheap. They're like $200. They have some clear coat fading on them, but I really need them because there's a huge dent on the Mustang right here that can't be fixed, so I was just gonna replace the whole door. But yeah, replace that for the wrap. I was going to do the AC delete. Delete the whole AC system, so that's going to be completely out of there. And while the engine's out too, I'm going to prep the bay. I'm probably going to paint it black, so none of the oil leaks show, because it's definitely going to leak oil because I'm terrible at this. But yeah, paint the engine bay, prep the bumper, and then sand and prep the body for the wrap shop. Pop out some small dents that I know I can work out on my own, and we're going to then take it to the wrap shop and get it wrapped. I'm still debating on a color. It's either going to be gloss black battleship gray, a gloss red, a satin red, or a matte gray, or yeah, a matte dark gray or a matte light gray. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna really have to make up my mind on it. But then also today, I'm going to be working on my TDI, because it seemed as if I've only been home for like a week, and it looked like someone was trying to steal my catalytic converter out of there. I parked it one night outside of my apartment and came out the next morning, and the exhaust looks like someone was yanking at it or kicked it or something, and it was completely off its hanger. So I'm gonna wait for that to cool down, because I just drove that to the garage here, and then I'm gonna climb under there and adjust the exhaust so it's not hanging anymore by nothing. Yeah, I don't know what happened, but I'm really hoping they didn't rip it and rip all the rubber hangers. But so I'm going to be working on that, and then there will be more TDI projects to come. Like I'm going to be doing it's getting new headlights. It's going to be getting a new fuel pump. I just installed the race pipe the other day, but I didn't make a video on it. I don't know. I was just thinking, why not? I just did it without even really putting too much thought into it. I wasn't going to do it, but then I just got bored and I did it. So the race pipe is in. Probably going to be doing a lot more modifications to the TDI. Originally, I was going to get rid of this car and get something else, but I decided to keep it, you know. There's just something special about it, I guess. I don't know. But I was gonna do some other modifications to it as well. Hopefully in the future, the CP3 fuel pump, because the CP4 fuel pump that's in it currently now is notorious for detonating and destroying itself and destroying your whole fuel system. So we're gonna be doing that. And yeah, so then probably a new turbo upgrade as well. So yeah, so stay tuned, and we're going to be starting to pull the transmission out of the Mustang and fix the exhaust on the TDI. Okay, so just got the mid pipe out. I thought I was recording the whole time, but I was not, so that's my bad. But with the mid pipe out now, we will be able to start removing the drive shaft, drain the transmission fluid, flip that over, drain the transmission fluid, pull the shaft, and then start pulling the mounts for the transmission, and start doing the transmission housing bolts, and start wiggling the transmission out. I have a jack that's not here for the transmission, so I'm gonna try and bench press it out. So hopefully that goes good. Okay, so I struggled to get the drive shaft out because I still got the rear exhaust hanging up, but the drive shaft is out. Now I'm going to be working on the mount here, and with the mount out, then just got to be the bolts up on the housing up there. I just have to take the speed sensor out and undo the clutch cable up there, and and the starter. Take the starter out as well, and then we should be good to go. So I'm gonna work on undoing all this wiring back here that's zip tied to the transmission to be tucked. Take that clutch cable out and take the starter out. Okay, so I'm taking this starter out right now. The reason I didn't record it is it's pretty difficult to get it out on these cars. So the trick is to take a good amount of extensions like this, and you feed them through, and they'll come back there, come back to the starter, and you can feed them by hand onto the bolt. That's the trick I was taught, and that's the trick I use. It's super easy, super convenient. It's 3/12s. The top one is really hard. I normally don't put back the top one because I know I'm gonna have to take it out, but yeah. Okay, so we just got the transmission mount out and it is shot. Look at that. So I'm gonna get a whole new transmission mount for this thing because this is garbage. Look at that thing, that's bad. And then brace out. And yeah, as you saw, I lifted it up to get the brace out and it dropped a little bit when I took the one bolt out. It scared the shit out of me. But all that's left is the bell housing bolts need to be taken out. And that's about it. So we're gonna start working on that. Hey guys, my camera died. Unfortunately, the GoPro battery died and I was charging it up. And I really wanted to get the transmission out. I'm filthy. So I just rushed to get it out. I didn't wait for the camera to charge or anything. Sorry about that, but she's out. She's seen better days, that's for damn sure. That bearing is toasted. So good thing I got the Ford Motorcraft bearing for it. But she's off on the jack stands now. She's no longer on jack stands, so next step is going to be pulling the engine. So I know it's supposed to rain the next couple of days, so hopefully I'll have this video up tonight, but it's supposed to rain. So hopefully when it gets nice out again, probably I think like in 2 or 3 days it's supposed to be nice out again. I can come out here quick and easy, dirty, pull the engine and throw it on a stand and start tearing into that and doing the AC delete and deleting everything AC related on the car, and then start prepping everything. But yeah, thanks for watching. Sorry that didn't capture the glorious moment of the transmission coming out. It's kind of hard to do with one person and on just 3-ton jack stands. Like, I know Chris Fix has the video of him doing it super easily on the 10-ton jack stands. That guy's a wizard. I don't know how he does it so flawlessly. I guess I just have terrible luck. But she's out today. I was able to fix the exhaust on my Golf. Just did that real quick. Just needs to get tightened up. But besides that, engine pull is coming next, and we'll see where we go from there. But thanks for watching, and stay tuned. Peace.